Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. This is my absolute favorite palette that I own. I picked it up from Ulta. Ooh, oops, that was the brush. I picked it up from Ulta a couple months ago, and I got it for $45. And a lot of people would say that is a very expensive price, but for the quality of the shadows and how many pigments shadows you get, as well as the name brand, and it is higher end makeup, that is a really, really good deal, and I 100% would buy this again. Maybe even buy, like, honestly, I would buy a second palette if I ever, even if I just like ran out of one of the shadows, I would go buy another one. And it is a permanent product on the Anastasia Beverly Hills website. You can get it off of there. I'm not sure where else you can get it, but I'm sure you can get it a couple other places. Not for any cheaper though, I don't think. But yeah, so it is a very pretty fall colored set. Comes with a mirror, obviously, you can see that. Don't want to blind you with it. And on the outside of the packaging, it is a very velvety pink with the Modern Renaissance label on top of it. I really like the packaging. The only thing I don't like about this is that it gets very dirty and it's very hard to clean, so gotta be careful with that. But that aside, it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 14 eyeshadows with 2 like very shiny shades. I guess 3 of them, because Antique Bronze, this one kind of counts as a shiny shade. I don't know, it has like glitter in it. But quite a few light shades and some darker shades as well. I love this palette because I really like reds and like dark pinks, and I find that I can't find a lot of, well, you can find a lot, but you can't find like these specific like shades. I find that they're very unique to this palette, and this palette is just really good for everything. I don't know, I use it all the time. Like, it's my like go-to. I use it like every day basically. My favorite colors to use are tempera for like just going over the lid and everywhere around it for like a base, or like under the brow bone. Golden ochre for all over the eye, as well as burnt orange for it's a good crease shade. I really like it for like a later crease, and then I bring it up to my eyebrow, as you'll see in the video, because I do a tutorial on it later. And then I go in with Bilgar for an also like over the top of burnt orange. I think it looks really good. And then red ochre. Oh my god, this is probably like my favorite shade in the palette because it's just very pretty red. I don't see this color a lot in palettes, and I think it's great. Some of the ones I don't use as much is Juan Fresco, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Antique Bronze. The only thing that I really don't like about this palette is just the velvet. I think it's nice for the packaging. I just don't like that it gets dirty really easily. But it's not like a huge deal. And the other thing I don't really like too much about this palette is just that it's not even a huge deal, but it's this like Cypress Umber shade. Very pretty, dark brown, very good. But the only thing is that you can only use like the tiniest amount of it. Otherwise it will just get everywhere and turn like your really pretty look that you're trying to darken up into just black brown. Well, it's not black, it's brown, but it's very dark, and you only need like the tiniest amount, like seriously, like barely touch a brush into it. But that's not like a really huge deal for me. But anyways, I think this palette is like literally so great. But yeah, I really think, I just dropped it, but it is my favorite palette that I own, but it's probably my favorite palette that I will ever have. And it was my like second piece of high-end makeup I've ever bought, and I do love it to death. So with that being said, I hope you enjoy, and definitely I recommend picking this up 100%. It's definitely worth the purchase. So yep, and that's it. So for this tutorial, I'm obviously going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and it comes with 14 very beautiful fall shades, and And yeah. First, I'm going to be going in with my Femme Couture Flawless Touch Eye Primer and just applying that all over the lid to prime my eyes.
Don't dance, don't ask, I don't need a boyfriend, so you can't go back. Please enjoy your party, I'll be here.
Next, I'm going to be going in with this whitish shade called Tempera and just applying it all over the lid as a base.
Music I don't listen to, and I don't want to get with you, so tell my friends that I'll be over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Next, I'm going to go in with Golden Ochre and apply that on top of the Tempera shade. Next, I'm going to be taking Burnt Orange and I'm going to apply it all over my crease and drag it upwards for an ombre type effect.
We can break apart the hit me if I seem a little unimpressed with this antisocial.
I do spend quite a lot of time blending this out because I want it to look really nice and untextured. Next, I'm going to be taking the color Real Gar and brightening up my crease to create the sunset effect that I'm going for.
Our big dreams, how we plan to take over the planet. So pardon my manners, I hope you'll understand that I'll be not there in the kitchen with the girl who's always gossiping about her friends. Oh, tell them I'll be here, right next to the boy who's throwing up cause he can't take what's in his cup no more. Oh God, why am I here? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, I ask myself, what am I doing here?
Next, I'm going to be taking my favorite color from this palette, Red Ochre, and darkening up my crease with it. Now I'm going to be taking the color Venetian Red and just applying that to my lower lash line to provide a pop of color to the look. I'm also going to go in with a more stiffer brush and apply Cypress Umber closer to my waterline to give it more depth. Then I'm just going to take my Maybelline FIT Me Powder Foundation in the shade 110 and cover up any fallout that fell beneath my eyes. Then I'm just going to take the tiniest bit of Cypress Umber and apply it to my outer crease to add some depth to the look. Then I'm just going to take the shimmery shade Primavera and apply it all over my lid to give it a nice golden tone. Then I'm just going to take this other shimmery shade from the palette called Vermeer and apply it to my inner corners as well as under my arch of my eyebrow to add some highlight. Now I'm just going to be taking my Stila bronzing powder in the shade Medium and applying that to the hollows of my cheekbones as well as around my face to just warm up my face a bit before I contour. Then I'm going to take my really abused Covergirl Clean Glow bronzer in the shade 120 and take the darkest one and do my contour. And adding blush as well from a really big kit that's probably made for kids, but it's all I had. Now I'm going to curl my lashes before I do my mascara, just because it's a pet peeve of mine and I can't apply mascara without it. I don't know why. For my mascara, I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York The Mega Plush Volume Express Mascara in black. And I got it on my nose. I don't know, this always happens. On my lower lashes, I'm going to be using the Balm's Matte Lash in black.
and I really like this mascara for lower lash. It works really well, even though I can't apply it in this video for some reason very well. Next, I'm going to be applying my favorite lashes ever, and they are the EverEZlashes in the style Kiss.
You shouldn't waste your pretty face like me.
Then I'm just going to curl the lashes real quick. Then I'm just going to take the Illuminator from the Ellen Tracey contour book and do my highlight.
Okay, so this is the final look. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe if you like my channel. Also, I will be posting a fall lip swatch with this as well. We'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Fall Gloss set. So if you want to see that, I'll link it in the down bar. And yeah, so thanks.